What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I am going to teach all of you some of the most important things about this right here, this token shop. Like, I am not exaggerating when I'm telling you that you're gonna wanna bookmark this video and come back to it as many times as possible, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman, and if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, ranking up the ladder, going over different deck and card strategies and all that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we also have an amazing Discord server linked down in the description below, bunch of cool people in there, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. That's also linked down in the description below, all right? Because every single month, I do a season pass giveaway where I give away 3 of those bad boys for free, all right? But you gotta be following me on Twitter. So new season starts in like a week or so that announcement for the next giveaway will be coming soon, all right? So let's jump into this thing. So there's this thing been going on, this discussion around the token shop, and it's just been eating. It's been eating at your boy Bootman for a while now, all right? Because the number one question that all of us content creators get, whether we're YouTubers, streamers, or both, the number one question we get, it's not about like deck strategies and what's the best deck and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, those are up there, but the number one question we always get is, should I buy blank from the token shop? That is the number one question. You don't believe me? Start a YouTube channel, start a Twitch channel, see what happens, see what people start asking you, okay? Every single day, and I bet other content creators, if you're watching this, other content creators, let me know down in the comments below. Every single day at the shop rollover, we'll get tagged and, hey, this is in my shop, should I get it? This is in my shop, should I get it? Or I'll make a video like I made my stature video, I made my scroll video, should I get it? Should I get it? As far as scroll, I had to make a video like, or I had to like keep telling people like, hey, this is downgrading to Series 3, don't buy it, all right? So anyways, with this question, the thing that people have been saying that's just been driving me absolutely bonkers is technically, the only thing that's worth it, all right, or the only cards that are worth it in the token shop are the big bads, okay? Thanos, Galactus, Kang. These are the only cards that are technically worth it. Why is that? Because they are big bads and they are never downgraded from Series 5. As of right now, we haven't got any word that they're ever going to downgrade from Series 5. So, rationally, those are the only cards technically worth buying it for 6,000 tokens, all right? Because over time, every other card will downgrade. They'll downgrade to Series 4, all right, which will be 3,000 tokens, but eventually they will be free if you're Series 3 complete, because they will downgrade to Series 3. And this has been driving me so insane, you have no idea. So again, like I said, bookmark this video. So we're gonna touch on a few things. So this way of thinking, and by the way, no disrespect to any content creator, it's like, you're absolutely right. Rationally speaking, that makes sense. But let's have a conversation, okay? So when we're talking about this, I read a ton of books, okay? I read hundreds of books a year. Every single week, I post a weekly reading list of nonfiction books because I'm just plowing through them every single week. So it's over on Substack. I usually share it on my Twitter. Anyways, I've read a lot of books by economists, okay? So economists are the most just like rational, just calculated people on earth, all right? Like, it's actually kind of funny to me. Like, I love reading books by economists because they're all about how do you maximize your value, okay? And it's really interesting too. There's a ton of different experiments, and there's all these different experiments where, like, if you were to ask an economist, like, what they think would be the result of an experiment, they would give you one answer and they'd be completely wrong, because most humans do not think nor behave like economists. I'll give you an example. Right now, you're like, what are you talking about, Chris? There's something called the ultimatum game. And this was, or is, an experiment. They do it regularly. It's about group cooperation, how we interact with each other. So they take 2 people, one person is the giver, one person is the receiver. They'll give the giver $10, okay? And the way it works is that they get to split that money, the $10, with the receiver, okay? And if the receiver accepts it, both people get the money, all right? But if the receiver turns down the offer, then neither of them gets the money. So an economist, the most rational person on earth, they would say, well, the receiver will never turn down the money because even $1 is better than no dollars. But study after study after study using the ultimatum game shows that if the offer is too low, many receivers will turn it down because they are insulted by the offer, okay? So what I'm getting at is, we're humans, we are not rational beings, okay? And it just blows my mind that for some reason in Marvel Snap, we're like, well, technically, the only ones technically worth it are the Series 5 cards, all right? So let's talk about worth it, okay? When we're talking about that, we're only measuring that by a single metric, right? The most value. Okay? The most like monetary value of a thing, okay? Because why get something for 6,000 tokens when I can get something for free later, right? That is only one metric. What we all need to do, so whenever you guys are asking me, what should I buy? What should I buy? Ask yourself, what are your goals? Right? Is your goal to get the most value, the most bang for your buck? Then go for it. Only buy the big bads. Save the rest of your tokens for the rest of your life. Wait, I don't know, 6 months for things to downgrade to Series 3. If that is your #1 goal, do yo thing, boo. But I've said this a million times before. When I look at new cards, I ask myself 2 things, and these are based on my goals. The first one is, do I think this card is competitive and it's gonna help me rank up the ladder, okay? The second one is, do I think this card will be fun? All right? Those are metrics outside of monetary value that I ask myself. So I don't like that advice that the only one's technically worth it. Okay, let's say a banging card comes out, a broken card. Let's go back a couple seasons. Let's go back to Shuri coming out, all right? Like, and you wanna hit infinite. Is it not worth it to buy Shuri because months from now she's gonna downgrade? Well, if you waited for her to downgrade to Series 3, you're coming up right on the time she got nerfed. So was it worth it to wait? No, it wasn't. So ask yourself what your goals are, because listen, check it out. Like I get why you're doing it, but you don't need to ask us what you should buy from the token shop, right? Like, what kind of decks do you like playing? What decks are fun for you? What decks will help you reach infinite? And here's a prime example. I am not a fan of move decks. I do think move decks not only can be really good, but they will be getting better in June when all those move card comes out for the Spider-Man season, right? But I wouldn't necessarily be like, that card, this move card is gonna provide me with maximum value because I don't play that kind of deck, or I don't find that deck fun. Does that make sense? So ask yourself those questions. What is your goal? So like I was saying, like, this is the only realm in Marvel Snap. This is why it frustrates me so much. This is the only realm where we're trying to be these cold, calculating economists. Like, ask yourself, in any other aspect of life where you're making purchasing decisions, like where you're just like, you didn't buy something because it will eventually be on sale. And now some of you are like, oh, well, that's different. That's different because in real life, you'll never get something for free. Oh, touche. There was this old show on A&E. It was around the time like there was a lot of buzz around like Pawn Stars and Storage Wars, right? There was this show that came out called Barter Kings, and these guys would barter, right? And they would trade up. They'd give them something like a pen, and they'd be like, trade up to like a jet ski, right? So technically, you can get whatever you want for free if you're willing to go through the work and barter and everything like that. But yeah, like I've heard other people like mention like, basically you're paying the premium to get a card earlier. All right, and I think that's what you guys gotta think about. It's not just like maximizing the value. It's like, is it worth it to you right now, right? Like for me, okay, here's another example. For me, me and my son, we love cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking from home. Some of you hate cooking. So is it rational for you to go out and pay for meals to order food when you could just be eating for a lot cheaper at home, right? Like, we are not rational creatures. We do these things all the time. So I don't know why when it comes to Marvel Snap, like, because here's the thing. I see a bunch of you out there, like non-content creators, parroting this thing, right? Personally, I just don't agree with that advice. Ask people, do you think this will be fun? Do you think it'll help you rank up the ladder? Then go for it. Use your tokens, all right? What is it? I don't know the exact number because I'm not the math guy. A bunch of other content creators have done this. Like, if you're Series 3 complete, we earn like 4,000 or 5,000 tokens per month, I think, just by doing missions and progressing up the collection track. So like, just get tokens, right? Like, have you ever bought something in your life and you regretted the purchase later? If the answer is yes, did you die? No, you didn't. So like, buy something. And if you want like additional advice on it, go and watch other people, right? Like when this card right here, Snow Guard, came out, I wasn't sold on it. And I did so much research on the card. Like when the card was announced, everybody was asking Glenn Jones, one of the main directors over at Second Dinner, like about the card's functionality. Will it do this on this location? Will it do this on this location? How does this work? Blah, 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 blah. I was reading all of them. I'm like, that doesn't seem too great. Then the next day, I watched a bunch of streamers who bought the card play it. I watched people discuss it after they got it. And I said, oh, I'm not getting this card, all right? But the last thing I'll say on this, and this is just a thing, and I'm not saying it's all of you, so calm down, don't get offended by this, but some people ask for advice so they can kind of alleviate some of the responsibility of it, right? And I'm not, don't you put that evil on me. Don't you ask me what you should be spending your tokens on, right? What if I say, yeah, that's worth it, right? And then you suck with it, suck with that card, and you lose a bunch of ranks. Well, Bootman told me to. Like, no, like, just do your research, decide if you think it's gonna be good, okay? Like, we all have friends, right? Who ask for our advice and then things go sideways and like, well, you told me to do that. Like, hey, just so you know, I ain't that guy, all right? So like I said, save this, bookmark it, come back to it whenever you need to. And I'll tell you something right now too. There is a book, like if you wanna be like an economist type thinker, here's a book for you, okay? Are you ready? You're not ready for this book, okay? This book will mess up your brain for the rest of your life. Every single year, it will mess up your brain. It is called Scroogenomics, all right? Because I got this book. I got this book because I overthink things a lot, and especially around the holidays, okay? And something that drives me nuts is how many gifts that you buy other people that they never even use, right? And the whole like guessing at what they want is, are they gonna like this? Basically, this book, Scroogenomics, goes through, and this is actually written by an economist, and it actually has research and studies and how much value people maximize. TLDR, if you wanna be an economist, only get people gift cards. That is it. Give people money, give people cash, give them money. But we're not cold-blooded economists, okay? When we give a gift, it's less about the use they're gonna get out of it because the gift symbolizes more things. I'm thinking about you. I'm listening to the things you say about what you enjoy. I know you really well, right? It's not just about maximizing value. But yeah, if you wanna get like a really good insight into how to economists think, get this book. It will screw up your Christmases forever. Even though like I still get people things that would make them happy and like get that warm feeling in my head. I'm like, I should just get you a freaking gift card because you're never gonna use this thing. You're gonna appreciate it on Christmas and then never use it. All right. I thought this video was gonna be shorter, but I had to go into the little Scroogenomics rant for you too. All right. But anyways, keep that in mind. Ask yourself, what are your goals in this game? Do you want to rank up the ladder? Do you want to have fun? Or do you want to save money? Because if you want to save money, just wait until every single card downgrades to Series 3 while all of us are having a blast with brand new cards, broken cards before they get nerfed, right? If you want to be the guy who's just saving your money and maximizing the value, go ahead, but I ain't that guy. All right, so anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you need this video, make sure you bookmark it, all right? And don't forget, make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, email. We have an awesome Discord community. I bust out videos, a lot of videos about cards, decks, and things like that, but I promise to give you a bunch of videos providing value, okay? Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ, because I do monthly giveaways for the season pass. Got Guardians of the Galaxy coming up, Nebula's coming out, bunch of new Series 5 cards. I'm getting like every single card next month, and that's the other thing too. Some of us were whales, especially content creators. My YouTube channel makes money, I put that into this game. See all those tokens? Right? All right, so keep that in mind. So I'm gonna be getting like pretty much every card next month because they either look A, fun, or B, good. That's what I'm doing. So subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow me on Twitter so you can get a chance to win one of the season passes. That's all I got. Thanks so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.